Good morning, Payson High School.
We are subbing in for Megan and Jay today because they look like hobos. We have a ton of great stuff to show you.
Let's get started.
Let's get ready to rumble! Feel the fires into the rear. It's nice and only know how to wear. The stage is fighting will bring you into. You will feel all his power. The waking warrior make contest the will of pain is there. In the back of your head, yeah, you feel the floor again. Unleashing his hell, you will not even hear the bell. Maybe you're strong, but you don't stand a chance. Feel the power of a warrior. Fight, 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 fight. Let's get ready to rumble. Fight, 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 fight. Breaking your bones. On a warrior with a code. A champion fitting your face with a fist. You will feel all his power. The waking warrior make contest the will of pain is near. In the back of your head, yeah, you feel the fire again. Unleashing his hell, you will not even hear the bell. Maybe you're strong, but you don't stand a chance. Feel the power of a warrior. Fight, 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 fight. Let's get ready to rumble. Fight, 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 fight. A gladiator's left and whole. Fight, 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 fight.
Sorry, Lions, unless you have a time machine, you can't go to those games.
But don't forget to go to the game on Tuesday on Spanish Fork and the game on Friday.
Now let's take a look at those awesome weird talents that you Lions possess.
I got the magic in me. Every time I touch that track,
Hey Jacob, can you grow a banana?
Yeah.
Can you do it for us?
it knows I got the magic in me.
Really want me to?
Hit the floor, the girls come snapping at me.
I'm Brandon Peterson and I can put my leg behind my head. My name's Mr. Frank and I can wiggle my ears.
Blow your mind. Pick a verse, any verse. I hypnotize you with every line. I'll need a volunteer. How about you?
My name's Caitlin Hamilton and I can have Savannah stand on my stomach while I do a backflip. And I can stab her in the back while she does the backflip. Oh, it's in your back.
I see mind freak like what's up, man? What's happening? So come on. I see the show tonight. Prepare to be astounded. No ghost of poltergeist. You know
I am Brother Dixon and I can impersonate.
so call me Mr. Magic Man. I flow
Never going against the Sicilian when death is on the line. Hey Scoob, what you doing for a Scooby snack?
Oh, look at that.
Like what you doing for a box of Scooby snacks?
Oh, look at that. Okay.
My name is Erica and I imagine
My name's Ty. I put my foot backwards.
My name's Hunter Sigurd and supposedly I can make lost rap sounds. Not too sure of that, but whatever.
Hey guys, it's Mr. Rawlings. I have two unusual talents. I can bleed. Hopefully you can see that. And I can move my Adam's apple.
My name's Jordan Allen. I can do things that Brandon can't.
Oh, God. Oh!
Chloe and I can put my foot into my chin.
David Trevor, and I can like
Patient sure has some interesting people.
The tech class is also pretty interesting.
This is the tech crew.
Okay, so why did you take tech theater?
Because I needed the art credits and I figured it was easier than speech and debate.
Okay, so what do you generally do in this class?
Move wood around and paint stuff. Make sets.
So would you say this is a class to take?
Definitely. Easy way to get art credits and it's way fun.
That was awesome.
You know what else is awesome?
These Pinterest fails.
So I was surfing the internet and there's this really cool website, but I always forget what it's called. Something with a Q.
Are you sure you're not talking about Pinterest?
That's what it is, a P, not a Q. Sorry.
Yeah, Pinterest is really cool, and we thought we'd show you guys a few of the things that we found on there. So we've got 3 different things we're going to be showing you today. Number 1, melted crayon art.
And then we're going to try and attempt to decorate some cupcakes to look like the Cookie Monster.
And then at the end, we're going to try braid. So here are a few of the things you're going to need for the melted crayon art. A piece of white poster board.
Some crayons.
Duct tape. Doesn't have to be zero.
And a hairdryer. Hopefully will not explode. Oh, turn it on. We have no clue what you're actually supposed to do. So we're doing this from memory. Because we don't have a computer with us right now.
This
So
is
I
essentially
think
our
the
best
first-
guess.
Yeah, it's our first guess. So I think the first thing you do is you set the crayons down on the paper. And
Go, man, go. Work that's in the hill spot.
That is not long enough.
I don't care. It will work. I believe you.
You entirely missed those 2 crayons.
I will beat you with a rod.
Got to be a macho. I got to be a macho man.
So you just hold it up like this so that the crayons actually drip.
And make sure your hairdryer's on. And then you actually turn it on.
Got to be a macho man. Macho man. Hey, hey. I've got to be a macho.
This takes too long.
I'm done.
This is way too boring.
I'm done. My attention span is not long enough.
I'm thinking that maybe if we stayed here long enough, it would, you know, look decent, but
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. So we'll move on to number 2, which is decorating cupcakes.
look at that. There's nothing melted there. It doesn't do anything at all. There's like this glob of crap. Stupid cupcakes. We're moving on to cupcakes.
Yes, cupcakes it is.
You can tell a macho he has.
Okay, so we're going to do Cookie Monster. That's why this is blue.
But some retarded person forgot to wrap the eyes, so he's going to be blind.
There weren't any around.
I don't care.
There weren't any around, and then Justin ate the cookies that were supposed to be in the mouth.
Well, you didn't tell me they were going to be used for this project.
You know what? Give us 2 seconds. We're going to get some cookies drawn on some paper, and we're just going to use those.
Yeah.
So we finally got our cookies made.
Out of paper.
Out of paper.
It's awesome.
So the first thing you're going to need to do
is grab one of these special plastic doohickey things.
This is a frosting bag, and it's what you're going to be putting all of this stuff in. So now you'll notice that nothing can come out because it's closed. So you're going to take those scissors
that I accidentally broke.
That he broke, and you're going to try and cut this open, but not. That's probably too big a hole.
I don't.
Okay.
Then you roll it up.
Now,
Yep.
it works best if you push all of the frosting down to the bottom,
Yeah, like so.
and then okay.
Someone
Now-
forgot the eyes.
And since he ate the cookies that are supposed to go in the mouth, you know that's a little big.
There's
We're just
one
going
eye.
to get.
And there's the other one.
And
Pretend
then-
those are eyes.
Pretend this is actually a Chips Ahoy, and you would just kind of push that into the frosting right there, and then put a mound over the top of it like this. Make it look like a mouth. And then you would put like some chocolate chips or something right up there on top of the mound for the eyes.
Yeah.
And then if you know what you're doing, it looks good.
Yeah, but
He's a macho man. He's a special person in anybody's land. Hey!
Alright, time for the braid. Alright, so the cupcakes failed,
but they were good.
but they did taste good. Anyway, we're gonna move on to the braid now.
Yeah.
Show my show, I got to
What it's supposed to look like. So hopefully, this is what it will become.
So from the picture, my guess is that we're going to first hold this part of her hair. First, we're going to split the hair
3 ways.
but first just in half.
macho man. I got to be a macho. Hey! Macho, macho man.
Blame that mess on it.
No.
Hey.
This is good. Okay, Kim, I'm gonna help you flip. It's good. Hold this.
Told you.
First of all, let me just give you.
We'd actually like to see how this is done. So.
My body, baby, such a thrill, such a thrill. My body, yeah, yeah. Wanna touch my body, baby. It's too much, not too much. My body.
It's obvious that men have no clue how to do anything in Pinterest.
Or at least most things.
The only thing that went sort of right was Kim's hair. We didn't even do that.
And I didn't even finish it.
So yeah. Have some fun with Pinterest if you want to. Just
If you have things to ruin and time to burn, back to you guys in the studio.
Well, Payson, that's all we have today.
Tune in next Friday.